Next stop on the Mello Yello Truck Series brings us to Talladega Super Speedway. It is the running of the Amp Energy 250, part of Amp Energy Talladega Weekend for the Mello Yello Truck Series and the Castrol GTX Cup Series. So with that said, let's get to the starting lineup. On the pole for NSCRA Motorsports, it's Seth Cole, the number 13 Geico Ford. He'll be alongside Texas winner Jordan Culp, the 56 Napa Toyota. Mike Becker has the inside of row number 2 in the number 43 STP Dodge, and he'll be alongside Eric Burton, the number 83 Red Bull Toyota. He starts in 4th position. Brendan Berg, the 21 Quick Lane Motorcraft Ford, and he'll be alongside Kate Culp, the number 8 in Budweiser Chevrolet. Then it's Jasmine Acosta, the 31 Caterpillar Chevrolet, and she'll be alongside the 16 of Ryan Acosta, at the wheel of the 3M Ford F-Series. Ann Courier, the number 3 GM Goodwrench Chevrolet, starts inside of 4th position, inside of row number 4. I think it's row 4. She's inside row 5. The winner at Eldora this season. She'll start alongside the 27 Henry Sanford RCR teammates in the 5th row. Zachary Fitzwater in the U.S. Army Chevrolet is inside of row number 6 and alongside Joshua Osborne, the number 4 Red Bull Toyota. Here's the starting line. Here comes the command to fire him up.
Drivers, start your engine.
Man's been given to fire the engines. So we get some racing here today at Talladega. 15 laps of no holds barred action. Talladega seldom disappoints. And you'll see, probably after this action here today, you'll see more of the same for the Castrol GTX Cup Series here today. The engine package we talked about for the plate tracks is back at Talladega. We used that for the Pepsi 400 at Daytona for the Cup Series. 7th row, by the way, will feature Kyle Lynch in the Best Boy Ford, number 17, but alongside Daniel Culp in the number 9 DeWalt Ford. Then it's Johnny Garr, the number 20 Panhandle Toyota, one of the 2 Joanna Long trucks, and he'll be alongside Ty Dent, the 5 Farmers Insurance Chevrolet. And here comes the field as it gets up for Green Flag Racing here today. Start-finish line is right here if it was Daytona, but it's now, but rather the start-finish line is at the exit of pit road at Talladega. So you'll see a different race to the finish here in this track as you would Daytona. The green flag waves and boogity, boogity, boogity! Let's go racing, boys and girls. Watch those trucks accelerate speed-wise here. Already up to 183, 85, 6, 187 miles an hour out of turn number 2. Speed is still increasing, 197 miles an hour, 99, 200, 201, 2, 203 miles an hour in turn number 3. Seth Cole out in front. Here comes Eric Burton in 2nd position now. Brandon Berg goes into 3rd as they race their way out of turn number 4. And look at Eric Burton dive inside of Seth Cole. And Brandon Berg is 3 wide. Who leads this first lap? Looks like Burton. Yes, Eric Burton led the first lap. As he beats out Brendan Berg by just inches to lead the first lap. First lap at 190.4 miles an hour. But they're just getting warmed up here. Imagine what the second lap's going to be. And Courier tries to lead for the lead, but only for a moment because here comes Kyle Lynch in 17. And he'll take the lead now with Johnny Gardner shoving him in the 20. John Douglas in 42's right there, the pole sitter at Kansas. And look at this gaggle of trucks. And in fact, you saw right there almost the whole field in one shot. Second lap, 209.701 miles an hour. If they run this fast in the trucks, imagine how fast the cup cars are going to run. John Douglas to the number 1 spot. Now here comes Jordan Newman, and look at Jordan Newman's speed, 210 miles an hour as he screams into turn 3. And he's got Stephen Pollard III in 54 for Kyle Busch Motorsports right behind. Jeremy Dooby's in there 29. Tyler Batson in 34 for Front Row Motorsports. He's now making his way to the 4th position. That's the David Reagan truck he's driving. And Pollard dives inside. He'll take the number 1 spot for Jordan Newman. Newman won the last outing at Kansas in this series. And meanwhile, Jeremy Doobie, 29, dives inside for the Budweiser Chevrolet. That's the Kevin Harvick truck. Look at this, 4 wide. Oh, I don't have a good feeling about this here. And they settle it back down to 3 wide as Preston Plord will take the lead. Meantime, look at Kyle Lynch. He's in a bad spot right now on his 17, as well as the 54 of Stephen Pollard III. 3 wide, about 2 rows deep there. Trent Dunham and Jessica Shelton diving inside, trying to get a hookup. And Shelton is the points leader coming into this race. There she is in the 94, the Chase Elliott truck. She was 17th the last time by. As now, meanwhile, we had a battle for the lead, or a battle for second, rather, as Luke Walker in the 10, the Jennifer Jo Cobb truck, now goes inside for the number 2 position. And he'll fall in behind Preston Plord. There is Shelton right there in the 94, and she is clocked this time in the 7th position. And meanwhile, Luke Walker will take the lead in the number 10. There it is. Walker taking the number 1 spot, but here comes Keith Batson in 29. He's got the shove in the 1 of Trent Dunham, and he'll fall in, and he's right there. Jessica Shelton, Ty Dent in the 5, the winner at Charlotte. And Joshua Balkin in the 55 for Michael Waltrip Racing. He'll make a move behind his Aaron's teammate Jessica Shelton, as Keith Batson will lead the lap. Stephanie Gardner diving inside. She was the winner at Nashville. Dylan Thoreau's up there. Kyle Matthews in 24. And meanwhile, Shelton dives inside for the lead, but only momentarily, because here comes Joshua Balkin, 55. He's had a horrible season this season, and he'll take the lead. And he's one of the trucks that has a 210 mile an hour line. In fact, almost all the trucks that have run 210 in this race. As Balkin leads the lap, and now we look at the middle of the field here. Very much the eye of the storm here at Talladega. On board with Kate Culp in the number 8. To the inside of Gardner. She goes in the 3rd position now. Here comes Kate Culp in the 8th for the lead now. 3 wide. And Kate Culp, like a shot out of a cannon, goes to the number 1 spot now. She'll lead the lap. Number 8, Budweiser Chevrolet for Dale Earnhardt Incorporated takes the number 1 spot. Jordan Culp to 2nd. John Douglas. Here comes Mike Becker in the 43. Up to 4th, and Brendan Berg right behind 21, the Quick Lane Motorcraft Ford for the Wood Brothers. That's the Ryan Blaney truck he's driving. And Culp now goes backwards now in that number 8 as Jordan Culp takes the lead. Here comes And now Brendan Berg knows 3 wide for the lead as Mike Becker shoved them in the middle. Berg, I believe, led the lap. As we watched the battle up in the middle of the field. And indeed, Brendan Berg led the lap, and he has the fastest lap of the race at 210. Well, no, he does not, actually. Let's see who the fastest lap of the race thus far is. And Seth Cole take the number 1 spot now as he takes the lead back. And the fastest lap of the race right now is being held by Jordan Newman at 210.935 miles an hour, almost 211 miles an hour. And whoa, Joshua Osborne about got squished between Zachary Fitzwater, and Brendan Berg, as now Johnny Gardner goes to the number 1 spot in the number 20, as we have got coming to the line for 4 laps to go. Laps are clicking up, and do not pencil in your winner yet. This race is going to go be down the wire, as it always seems to be at Talladega. As Kenny Rogers always says, you got to know when to hold 'em and know when to fold 'em, and the chips are down right now at Talladega. Johnny Gardner on the point right now on the 20. Second is Ryan Acosta, one of the points contenders in the Castrol GTX Cup Series. Well, somewhat in some ways now, after the event at Charlotte there. And here comes Daniel Culp. He's got Henry Sanford in the 27 shoving him. He goes to 4th, maybe 3rd now as he tries to get by Johnny Gardner in a Toyota. Kyle Lynch is up there. 14, Eric Enrage. And Charles and Henry Sanford led the lap here. 3 laps to go. Talk about your mad scrambles we're going to have here. Backstretch. Lynch to the inside. And he's going to have Tyler Batson behind him, 34. One of the front row motorsports trucks for, that's the David Reagan truck he's driving. Stephen Pollard the 3rd in 54. Luke Walker in the 10. He's right there. Jeremy Doobie. And here comes Dylan Young trying to make a 3 wide between he and Courier and Zachary Fitzwater. 2 laps to go at Talladega. 14 laps in the books, 13 in the books, 2 to go. A 210-mile-an-hour chess game here at Talladega. Here comes Tyler Batson, Luke Walker right there, Jeremy Doobie. As they come down the backstretch now, Walker to the inside for the number 1 spot. He's got it. Or he's going to get it here, and here comes Dylan Young in the 2. He's got Eric Burton shoving him. It'll be the white flag next time by. Keith Basson's up there. Jessica Shelton. Who will it be at Talladega? And this is it. The money lap is on. 1 lap remaining. The white flag waves here, and let the shuffle begin at Talladega. Here we go. Those 14 laps are just a preliminary of what we're going to see right now as the race is on the final lap. Luke Walker deploys first. Eric Burton to 2nd. Backstretch. What are you going to do? Burton inside. Here comes Keith Batson in 99. Does he make a 3 wide? No. Burton shuts the door. Shelton gets up the track now. Here comes Trent Dunham in the 1. He goes to 3rd. Here they come out the 4th corner. What's going to happen now? Burton trying to hold them all off. Batson dives inside as well as Dunham. Here they come. They're 3 wide to the line. Trent Dunham, Keith Batson, everybody. Who will it be? It's going to be the winner here. And they have said Trent Dunham. Trent Dunham, out of nowhere, wins at Talladega in a 3 wide photo finish. Trent Dunham only led 1 lap today, but it was the one that counted in truck number 1. A lot of ones here. What a finish, as it always is at Talladega. Unfreaking believable. Between Toyota, Chevy, and Ford, down to the wire. Wow. Average speed 208.120. That's racing, guys. And look at the margin. Look at the margin of victory here. Here, 007 at the finish line between Trent Dunham and Keith Batson. And 043 from first to third. 094 from first to fourth. Whew. Wow. Talladega said never disappoints, and I was not lying today. Trent Dunham wins the race in a final lap, terrific final lap duel. Keith Batson second, Eric Burton third, fourth Joshua Balkin, fifth Kate Culp, sixth was Luke Walker, seventh Preston Plord, eighth Jessica Shelton, ninth Dylan Thoreau, Dylan Young comes on 10th, Jasmine Acosta, Stephen Pollard third, Daniel Voiles, Daniel Culp, Ty Dent, Tyler Bazin, Ann Courier, John Douglas and Jeremy Doobie and Seth Cole, the top 20. Just tremendous racing we have seen all today at Talladega, and I tell you, I can't wait to see what's going to be like in the Castrol GTX Cup Series race. This is going to be unbelievable. And somebody missed the entrance to pit road. I don't know who it was. It was Henry Sanford and Eric Enrich. They're going to make their way down the pit road. And Mike Becker was last place finisher. Last place finisher was 1.228 seconds back of the leader. Just in less, and first to 31st was less than a second. Wow. But a big win for Trent Dunham as he goes 2 out of 3 on the plate tracks. He won earlier at Daytona and now pulls one off at Talladega. And he was second at Talladega, I believe, the last time we were there, too, for the trucks. So he's got an average finish of, I believe, 1 something, I think. I don't know. But he is he's now moved into second place in the points now, 199 behind Jessica Shelton for the number 1 spot. Cameron Gadoo is third, fourth is Seth Cole, fifth is Luke Walker, Eric Burton 6th, Keith Batson 7th, Ann Courier 8th, 9th Ty Dent, and 10th position is Zachary Fitzwater. Excuse me. And this is with 4 races remaining in the series, so I feel Shelton's going to be about a near lock for the championship. We'll see what happens in the final 4 races. John Douglas in 11th, Daniel Culp 12th, 13th Henry Sanford, 14th is Jasmine Acosta, Chris Washer 15th, 16th Mike Becker, 17th is Johnny Gardner, 18th Jordan Newman, 19th Joshua Osborne, and 20th is Eric Enrage, and there's down to the final spot. Brandon Berg currently last at the moment in the points chase. As we head, next race on the tour will be at Martinsville Speedway, the Kroger 200. Don't miss it.